Did I blind you guys? You blind now? Huh? Alright, we'll explain this in a minute. We're going to get to what you've been waiting for. Hopefully I'm covering it. We'll get to what you're waiting for, which is where I'm at right now. Okay, so I ended off Beast Week in the Albert Towns Challenge at 273.2 pounds, 35.7% body fat. That's minus 13.2 pounds. Now, let's get realistic for a minute. I did tell you guys, even though I was trying to hold a lot of stuff secret, I did inform you that I ended up with a crap ton of water. Okay. So in order to try to get myself back down to normal, all day yesterday, I beasted like a son of a gun, worked harder than I've ever worked in my life, and added in like a sauna suit because my gym doesn't have a sauna. So I just did whatever I could at home instead of going and paying for a day at YMCA or some crap or whoever has a sauna or whatever. I just got a sauna suit and then did like an Epsom salt bath and stuff to kind of replace the sauna or whatever. Try to get rid of that excess water. I was going to record the entire process because that's not all I did. I did some stuff like eat a lemon because that's a natural diuretic. And it's supposed to work really well. It did not work for me. I ate 2 whole lemons, suffered through that crap, and it didn't do a damn thing. So I might add those clips in here because it's kind of funny. But I decided against showing the process of me cutting out that water weight. Here's the reason why. I was originally going to post that content just in the interest of showing you guys everything, because that's what I'm about. I want to show you everything, every aspect of the weight loss journey. However, I really considered it. And I got with my grandma used to be a nurse. She was a nurse for a number of years, and I got with her and made certain, even though you could tell, I mean, I showed you guys my tummy. It was there was definitely a ton of water there, but I still met with my grandma, who used to be a nurse, and made sure that I was actually holding on to a ton of excess water weight. Okay, so I made sure that that's definitely what was going on, and that I was absolutely certain that that's what's going on. So I don't want, especially if a kid ends up at some point watching me, I don't want them to think that it's okay to drop a bunch of water weight just where they're at the time. You know, if they're at a healthy amount of a healthy water weight, which is probably consistently the case, then, you know, I don't want them thinking that, I can drop a bunch of pounds here by doing everything this guy did, you know. And dropping water when you don't need to drop water can be very dangerous. And even when like wrestlers and you know, people in sports, people in bodybuilding, and you know, when they cut weight to make weight, first of all, it's still dangerous. But as soon as they get off that scale, they like down some Pedialyte, down some water, eat a huge meal and everything. So, you know, even then it's dangerous, but they're immediately getting nutrition back into their body. So anyways, long story short, I do not want somebody to come across my water weight dump, and think that it's appropriate to do it themselves when there is absolutely no need to, and it's unsafe to do so. So, sorry if you like that content, but it's not going to happen. I don't want anybody to attempt to drop some water when it's not necessary, because that can be dangerous. So, not going to include that content. So, now let's get realistic for a minute. 273.2 pounds was after I dropped water. Okay. So, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm remembering the exact decimal value, but 277.6, I believe, is what I weighed in at. It was definitely 277 point something. Was what I weighed in at before I dumped water. Okay. So that's still right on the money for the Albert Towns Challenge. It was like 27.3 or 0.6 pounds lost or whatever, and I was supposed to get 27. So right before my water drop, I was right on the money. Then I did my water drop, and that's 273.2. Okay, so I've since eaten and took in some more distilled water, which is going to, when you get that real fresh water, as I talked about before, it's going to kick out the nasty water and stuff. And so for the next week, it's as a matter of fact, it's going to be a little haywire, my weigh-ins, as far as regular weight is concerned. So expect that my weigh-ins are going to be pretty wacky until my body gets to a healthy balance. But I'm not going to show it until the end of the week, because you guys know I don't do fat percent stats and stuff until a whole week. But I will tell you that after I ate and got rehydrated and everything, I went up to 278 point something. Anyway, so let's just say 278. Okay, I went above where I left off before my water dropped. However, my body fat percent was lower than the body fat percent here with the after the water drop. Okay, so even though I'm gaining weight, and probably it will be kind of haywire within the next week, then it's the weight is going to show that I am maybe gaining, or then I lose and then I gain and lose, and it's going to be haywire. Okay, but at the end of the week, we'll go over all the stats, the weekly stats for week 8, and you'll see that I lose fat percent. So yeah, the following week here is going to be a little weird, because so let me explain why I gained so much water. So day 1, and if I have time, I will add in my MyFitnessPal stats. If I don't have time, I'll add it into like tomorrow's video or something. I got a lot going on. This crap freaking happened, and that took up a ton of my time. I'll tell you that story in a minute. But anyways, a bunch of stuff happened, and this video is going to get out later than I had planned. So I might just have to go over everything I took in and stuff during Beast Week later. But let's go over a generalization of what went on, and then I will post that stuff so we can see exactly, and anything that I forgot, what I took in during Beast Week. So first of all, I was fasting a lot of the time. Fasting and then working out in the gym, or getting a bunch of exercise in at work, even when I wasn't in the gym. So anyways, I was fasted and everything, and I decided that because you guys know that I have a hard time staying hydrated, I decided that I was going to take Pedialyte daily. Okay? So I'm getting in this sodium, potassium, and everything, and getting in these electrolytes. And then I decided I was going to experiment with, because I can go the whole day fasted usually, especially if I'm working that day. It's really easy because I'm preoccupied. Okay, but I decided to try, because at the end of the night is when you're laying down in bed trying to go to sleep. It's hard to sleep because you're hungry, and essentially your body's telling you, what the hell are you doing? You need to stay awake till you get some food in there, buddy. So I decided that I was going to try drinking some bone broth right before bed. So it curbs hunger, and it worked really well. Okay. So I got the Pedialyte in. I got the bone broth in, which has a ton of sodium. Okay. And I've been drinking energy drinks and coffee just like I always have been. Now, the coffee doesn't do anything in that respect, but the energy drinks, I'm having at least 2 energy drinks and stuff. Now, that's a habit that I'm going to try to correct and get off, stop relying on caffeine so much. But for the time being, it's not going to happen. Okay? There's a lot of stuff that I am going to change. It will happen. Energy drinks and excessive amount of caffeine in general, I'm going to correct that. Okay, it's going to happen. It's not going to happen right now because I am relying too heavily on it, and I'm going to be starting 3 jobs right now and everything, so I can't detox off of caffeine right now. It's just not an option. I can't right now. It will happen though, and you're hearing it now. Mark my words. I'm going to correct things. So, anyways, I'm not eating anything or drinking anything except for these things. So essentially, I have solely sodium, lots of sodium, and then these other electrolytes in my body. So doing that 4 days in a row, having the only thing be in your body is a lot of sodium and then some other electrolytes, I held on to a ton of water. Okay. Then halfway throughout the week, I couldn't go the whole week fasted, and I ate. Okay. But I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. I go in the store, I buy some stuff. I ended up buying some crappy stuff. I bought like jerky and stuff, and it was all like super low carb and everything, keto friendly, but it was like jerky and nuts and everything. And nuts are relatively healthy, but it was jerky, nuts, what else? I don't even remember. Oh, and I bought some cream cheese and some of that low calorie or low carb peanut butter that I showed you guys in a previous video and stuff. So the peanuts are good. The peanut butter is fairly good, but even that has quite a bit of sodium. And then the cream cheese is fairly good too. It's a fairly healthy fat. But I had that damn beef jerky because I wasn't thinking straight. And that has a crap ton of sodium. So I ended up making stuff even worse. So now I'm at this point where I'm holding on to a crap ton of water. And so because all this water is in my body, I'm not showing what I really weigh because I have all this excess water weight. So that's how that happened. So I had all this excess water weight. That's why I needed to drop the water weight. And now that I've dropped that water weight and I've gotten down to an appropriate level, Now I'm taking back in fresh water, which is going to kick out even more crappy water, useless water, along with the water drop I did, all the exercise I did, and sweating out and stuff I did, is getting rid of all that useless water. So I'm going to continue to drink. I'm going to buy a gallon of distilled water like a day, and just drink that gallon of distilled water a day, and all that useless water is going to flush out. And I'm going to have good water, and by the end of the week, I should be at a really good balance of hydration. So yeah, I like to take it from one extreme where I wasn't getting hydrated enough, and then I got like too much freaking electrolytes in me and too much sodium specifically, and then a bunch of water, and which got held onto in my body because of all the sodium and crap. So that's what happened there. So yeah, so even though I got down to 273.2, I left off before the water drop at 277.6. So even there, I completed the Albert Towns challenge and everything like that. So, but the fact that I'm staying the same body fat percentage means that this is relatively accurate. But until I get to a nice balance with my electrolytes and water intake, the following week is probably going to be pretty weird as far as what the scale shows I weigh. So at the end of the week, like I said, we'll go over the body fat percentage and we'll see realistically where I'm at if it doesn't show a good number as far as weight goes. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. So now that Beast Week's over, I don't have to be secretive with stuff. So I wrote everything back down. And then now I got different colored markers. So I went ahead and recorded what I lost each week and stuff. And I didn't realize how many weeks I dropped pretty substantial numbers. I mean, 7.5 pounds in 1 week, and then 9.9 pounds, and then 13.2 this last week. You know, that's nuts. I'm really proud of that. I haven't really paid much attention to the difference until I had it written out on my board here. I mean, even 5 pounds in one week is pretty damn good. I mean, you know, I'm doing this from home. It's not like in the Biggest Loser or whatever, where you got trainers with you the whole time and you're training for 4 hours of straight up cardio and stuff, and I'm still dropping some comparable numbers. So that's pretty nuts. I'm pretty proud of myself there. So 273.2, that's around about 3 pounds. Yeah, because I started at 320.3. So about 3 pounds away from an even 50 pounds loss in 2 months. So, yeah, I'm basically to 50 pounds lost, and that's damn cool. I'm pretty proud of that. So, anyways, there you have it, guys. Gonna be kind of weird till I get to an appropriate balance or whatever, but I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I most certainly beasted on this first installment of Beast Week. So I am very proud of myself. I pulled a big number, and granted, I flushed some water out, but realistically, had I not gained that water weight and everything, I'd still probably be at like 275. So, yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I really took it up a bunch of notches this week and really found my inner beast. So pretty proud about that. I am probably going to just add in my MyFitnessPal logs on tomorrow's video, because this video is probably going to be long enough. And I got to do a lot of cleaning in my apartment and stuff, and doing stuff that I didn't allow myself to focus on yesterday because I was so focused on beasting out that one last day for this Beast Week. So anyways, guys, that's probably it for today. We'll go over some more details of Beast Week tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to keep following you guys. Good luck on your journey, and we'll see you tomorrow.